Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining this webinar tonight. I must admit that there is pandemania around the world. As of June 11 of 2017, Twicecoin is in existence, and it definitely, hands down, is the best Bitcoin trading opportunity in the world. So, if I were you, I would pull out a notepad, a tablet, and take massive notes. And if you have any questions, then reach out to the person who sent you this video or to your sponsor. But I will do my best to educate you in this short webinar on the amazing opportunity, unprecedented opportunity that we have in our hands. Some people will definitely generate a few $1,000s extra per month. Others will definitely generate a few thousands extra per week. A few others will definitely generate an extra few thousands per day with this trading opportunity. So let's get right to it. Let's just get right to it, guys. So who is Twicecoin? Let's get into that. Who is Twicecoin? Well, before we get to, before we jump into who is Twicecoin, let me share with you this quote. Okay, financial intelligence is, and we've always heard it, right? Put your money to work for you, right? Instead of you working for money, the goal is to have, your money working for you. Well, we're now in the Bitcoin era, and I stand by this quote 100%. And financial intelligence is putting your Bitcoins to work for you, and Twicecoin gives us the opportunity to do so. So, for those of you who don't know much about the history of the Bitcoin, let me just take a few minutes just to give you a grand overview of what is the Bitcoin. In January 2009, the Bitcoin network came into existence with the release of the first open source Bitcoin client and the issuance of the first Bitcoins. So, Satoshi Nakamoto, basically, he was the one who created this open source program and made it available to the world. Back then, what he did was he put an ad in a paper, and he said, if someone is willing to send me pizza, I will send them a lot of bitcoins. And he went on to explain that Bitcoin was a new electronic currency. Well, some knucklehead, you know, let's just call it what it is, had the fortitude and the guts to send them its pizza, and he was the first person to receive bitcoins. He said, "Well, give me your email, and I'm going to send you thousands of bitcoins." And at that point, there was an exchange of value, and the Bitcoin was finally in existence, right? Um, Today, MoneyGram, Western Union, PayPal, and thousands of companies around the world are using Bitcoin as a currency, and we'll get more into that, right? So back then, in 2010, the value of a Bitcoin was 10 cents. That was in June of 2010. In June of 2017, the Bitcoin has an average value of $2,600. If you want to know the current value of a Bitcoin, then you can either A, go to Google and enter current value of a Bitcoin, or you can download this app. The app is called Bitcoin Ticker. I'll repeat it one more time: Bitcoin Ticker. And it will let you know what is the current value of a Bitcoin. At the time of this recording, it is $2,910. That is amazing. And and if you would have invested just $100, any struggling person can come up with $100. If you would have invested a measly $100, you probably spent on a night out with your boyfriend or girlfriend, husband or wife, 6 years ago, you would have anywhere from $2 to $3 million worth of bitcoins in your possession today. You would be a multi-millionaire. Let's imagine if you would invested $1,000. Hey, I'm not gonna pay my car payment and insurance, so I'm not gonna pay my rent this month, and you would have invested $1,000. We've lost $1,000 probably playing at the casino, right? You would have been, you would have had easily over $20 million worth of bitcoins today. That is astronomical. I cannot even comprehend those numbers. But as good as an opportunity as it was back then, it is still, mark my words, a great opportunity today. Because even though it has increased in value, the experts say that Bitcoin has the potential of reaching, upwards of 10 grand, up to 40 grand. Some people are speculating up to $100,000. One unit of a Bitcoin has the potential of going and reaching those numbers. So it is still an amazing opportunity, and take advantage of it. I invite you to take full advantage of it. So these are companies that have invested in Bitcoin. Visa, Google. Do you know any of these companies? Do you know Capital One? Do you know American Express? There's thousands of other companies. You can just go ahead and Google companies that uh, uh, accept Bitcoin, or that have purchased Bitcoins. These are companies that have purchased Bitcoins because they want to take advantage of what's going to happen with this new cryptocurrency. That's what it's called. Cryptocurrency is a currency that only exists through uh, through your cell phone or the internet. It's a cryptocurrency. So, do you think that if PayPal took a few $100,000 or possibly a few million and bought uh, uh, um, bitcoins, because they're banking that it will explode in the future, which is already happening. It's been growing steadily, steadily, and it's not gonna back down for many reasons, which I won't get into right now. I invite you to go to YouTube and do all of your research. And one last note, when I decided to join the Bitcoin trading business, I decided to consult with my uncle. I have an uncle that I highly respect as a business person and entrepreneur, and I don't know if you know him. His name is Billy, Uncle Billy, and I'm actually referring to Bill Gates. Bill Gates on a YouTube video says that cryptocurrency is the wave of the future, and he foresees Bitcoin reaching high numbers. And I have another uncle called Warren. I don't know if you know Warren. I consulted with my uncle Warren, and Warren Buffett. He's not my uncle. Obviously, we know that, right? But he is my financial one of my financial consultants, and I seek advice from him on a consistent basis. And he said the same thing. So do your research, guys. Do your research. And these are different Bitcoin wallets. If you're new to this, if you're new to Bitcoins and know very little about it, then basically we store these Bitcoins once we purchase them on wallets instead of carrying a wallet in your pocket where you store cash. These are basically similar to your checking accounts. You store money in a checking account. Well, you store money on Bitcoin wallets, and you could download these apps onto your phone, and you could download these softwares onto your computer. They're free, and this is where you can store your Bitcoins, and it's extremely secure. So these are some of the ones that Twicecoin and the members of Twicecoin use and recommend. Now, you can purchase products and services with Bitcoins all around the world. As a matter of fact, and I heard that in Asia, it's very common to pull out your cell phone and pay with Bitcoins. Because remember, if you have one Bitcoin, and let's say your Bitcoin is worth $2,700 in today's current rate. But remember, if the Bitcoin tomorrow explodes to 5,000, now you have $5,000 equivalent of a cryptocurrency in your possession. Now you can buy more with that same one unit, if that makes any sense. So you can travel the world, because all over Europe and all over Asia, all over the US, South America. I was just reading an article yesterday that Tijuana, Mexico is exploding now, and they're accepting Bitcoin. And they're installing several ATMs throughout the city. So don't be surprised if the company that you least suspect accepts Bitcoins. As a matter of fact, I just found out that my insurance company accepts Bitcoins. That is crazy. My insurance company now accepts Bitcoins. So it's the wave of the future, and the future is right here in the present. So let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin trading. Sounds fancy. It ain't. It's very simple. And you could Google it for more information. But basically, Bitcoin trading is the trading of a cryptocurrency for another cryptocurrency for profit. That's basically it in a nutshell. These people are experts and they study trends. And basically, they buy cryptocurrency when the price drops and sell when the price increases. So, if you have a few $1,000s you want to play around with, you can go into the market when the bitcoins drop. You buy as many as you can, and when it increases, you sell it. So either A, you can have someone do it for you, um, or B, you can join a platform that does it for you. And that's exactly what we're going to speak about today. Today we're going to introduce you to a company that actually has a proprietary software, or let's call it a robot that does exactly that. It does Bitcoin trading, and the platform is global, right? It's global. So let's speak a little bit more about that. Twicecoin is a platform that basically multiplies your Bitcoins. So it would behoove you to use their experience to work for you. So they're specialists in trading Bitcoins through the proprietary system. It's a sustainable system that generates high returns, and anyone can capitalize on this Bitcoin trend through this platform. Now, if you sleep tonight, if you, I'm sorry, let me say it another way. If you don't sleep tonight, then blame the person who sent you to this video, or blame me, because this is crazy. This is crazy. Uh, um, Twicecoin has different plans for you to choose. And before I get into the plans, and before I get into that transaction fee, which is a very minimal amount, basically what you do is you go into the marketplace, you purchase a Bitcoin from anyone who owns a Bitcoin. There are several companies online that sell Bitcoins. One of them is Coinbase. You can register with them, go through a screening process, create an account, and you can purchase Bitcoins through them as well. And then what you do is you store it in your wallet. Step one, purchase a Bitcoin from someone or some organization. Step two, open a wallet. I shared several with you before. Step three, make sure that your Bitcoins go into your wallet. Once they're in your wallet, then now you can choose to take those Bitcoins, whether it's half a Bitcoin, 25% of a Bitcoin, or 10 Bitcoins. Now you can take those Bitcoins and you can put it in this proprietary system. What this system does is it multiplies your Bitcoins. I did not say that it multiplies your cash. It multiplies your Bitcoin. So if you put 4 Bitcoins in this system, approximately 140 days later, it could be a lot sooner, and I can explain that later, but minimum 140 days later, you would have double the amount that you originally invested and put in this system, if that makes any sense. So if you put 4, you'll get back 8. If you put 8, you'll get back 16. And they're not going to pay you back with cash. They're going to pay you back with Bitcoins. So if that Bitcoin, if the Bitcoin you put in the system went up, now you're going to get the double the amount of Bitcoins, and now you have way more money in your possession. So if you put 4 Bitcoins and you get back 8, but when you put them in the system, they were worth 2,700, and now they're worth 3,900, 5,600. You do the numbers, 8 Bitcoins times 5,600 is way better than 8 Bitcoins times 2,600, which was the going rate when you first started. At the recording of this video, today is the 12th of June. I remember when Bitcoins were approximately $1,300 at the beginning of May of this year. May of this year was of 2017. They were approximately 1,300, and a month something later, now like 27, 2,800. Bitcoin pandemia. It's going crazy. All right. They charge a small monthly fee of 5% monthly. I wanted to reiterate on that. A 5% monthly fee on whatever plan you choose. That's their transaction fee for providing this service. There is no fee to join them. And if you wanted to know if there are any monthly fees, there is only one. It's free to join. You just put your Bitcoin in this platform, and how they make money is by charging a small 5% fee. You pay this fee at the end of the 30 days after you register. So for example, if you join July 3rd, on August 3rd, you will pay a 5% depending on the plan that you chose. So we'll get into those details now. Yeah. So there are many exclusive benefits for the members of Twicecoin. Number one, like I said before. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I did not say this before. So basically, how is it that they double your Bitcoins? Let's get into that. They will pay you 2% daily. This proprietary program multiplies your Bitcoins according to the plan you choose, as I said before. So they will pay you 2% daily. This happens on automation. So if you take one Bitcoin as an example, right, and you don't have to put one Bitcoin in the system. You could put half a Bitcoin. You could put a third of a Bitcoin. You could put 10% of a Bitcoin. But let's just say, for example, you put one Bitcoin in this platform, in the platform of Twicecoin. Twicecoin will take that Bitcoin and they will use that Bitcoin to trade in the Bitcoin marketplace. They buy low, they sell high. They have a robot that is constantly scouting different trading platforms, and this robot is purchasing low, selling high. So Twicecoin is making very good money on your money. And in return, they're willing to pay you for putting that Bitcoin in that platform 2% daily. 2% daily, Monday through Friday. They do not pay that 2% on Saturday or Sunday. They just pay it Monday through Friday. And these payouts that are daily go directly into your wallet. As it says there on the bottom right, daily payout. The system deposits your earnings daily and automatically in your external Bitcoin wallet. So it does not stay in the Twicecoin membership area or in that platform. They send it daily to that external wallet. And in another video, I will be showing you how to set up your wallet so that you can start receiving your daily 2%. Now, there are many benefits for the members of Twicecoin. They have international presence. They have potent servers located in Singapore that run this global platform. Proven system. Thousands of members are receiving the daily benefits from this platform. This is not their first rodeo. They've been around. They've used different platforms before. Have created several platforms, and each one they have improved and made better. And Twicecoin is as of 2017, and again today is June 12th. As of the current date, their most exclusive and potent company that they've created that does Bitcoin trading. All of the data is in real time, so you can log into your back office, see what's going on. It's simple to use. It's nothing compared to the stock market. You don't need to go and get a Series 7 license or study hundreds of thousands of hours to learn this. It's very, very simple to and user friendly. So there's two ways you can make money with this platform. A, on the left side, it says ganancia pasiva. For my Spanish speaking folks, basically that means passive income. You can choose to A, make 2% daily. That's one way to make money. And the second way, which is optional, you could do one or both. The second way is through the referral program. And with the referral program, you can earn anywhere from 4 to 17% earnings from your binary, which I will explain that in a few minutes. So passive income plus binary, if you choose to refer the program, it basically translates into fast income. So passive income from Twicecoin. Let me just go into a few specifics over here because I really want to take my time and explain this opportunity as much as I can. So basically, like I said before, you're going to get a daily return on investment of 2%. Monday through Friday. I did say that, guys, right? They don't pay out on Saturdays or Sundays. And the money goes directly into your external wallet daily, and it starts to come in on the following day. Now, once you complete a cycle, and let me explain what that means. Okay, once you approximately 140 days later, you've doubled your Bitcoins. There's a way to double your Bitcoins a lot sooner. It could be done in 30 days, 60 days, 45 days, even 15 days. I can show you that later. But once you've doubled your Bitcoins, now you go into your second cycle. At that point, you can choose to not continue working with Twicecoin, or you can choose to reinvest to continue. And at that point, you are now on your second cycle. On your second cycle, they will only pay 1% daily, Monday through Friday. Once you complete that cycle, then on your third cycle, your daily return will be significantly less, as it says right there, which will be 5%. So, as you can see, they created a system that has longevity, and there are many ways to generate high profits with this. It's created with the investor in mind and heart. So now, let's talk about the plans. There's several plans. Let's talk about plan 1, plan 2, and plan 3. If you notice over here, it says 0.2 BTC. That sounds like a new language. Well, it is if you're new to this world. BTC is a short abbreviation for Bitcoin currency. 0.02 is not 2%. Oh, wait, let me clarify that. Sorry. Yeah, it actually. I was about to say something different. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. At the moment of this recording, I haven't slept a normal. I haven't slept like a normal rest or like I normally do because I've been on the phone and having private webinars. This is exploding. So just be a little patient with me, guys. I'm just being raw and real. So getting back, 0.02 actually means 2%. So you can buy a 2% of a Bitcoin to open up a membership position. You open up a position with as little as 2%. So right now, as we speak, let me pull out my calculator. Okay, so you can check this out real quick. Check this out, guys. So for example, my application over here says that a Bitcoin right now is worth 2780 times 0.02. So for $55.60. Sorry. There you go. Let me do that one more time so you can see that, because I think you guys couldn't see. 2780 times 0.02. Oh, I did it wrong this time, making me look like an idiot over here. It was $55.60 basically. There you go, $55.60. So for $55.60, you can actually open up a position and you can start referring people. Now, plan one, the 2% position does not pay a daily uh, uh, return. So there is no daily return with this first position. However, with all the other positions, you will have a 2% daily. So this one over here is okay, 5%. I'm sorry. This one actually is half of 1%. Half of 1%. So don't get it confused. It's not half of a Bitcoin. This is half of 1%, and you can earn 5% on the binary, which I'll explain in a little bit. This is your maximum daily payout, maximum monthly payout, which I can get more into detail in another video. But 2% daily, 2% daily. This is 0.10% of a Bitcoin. So if the Bitcoin is worth 2,780, at the point that you become a member, 10% would be $270. And this would be half of 278, half of 278. Just to give you an idea, guys. I just want to give you guys an idea. Half of 278. What's going on here? This calculator. You see, this calculator should be in translating into bitcoins, but because it's not, I think it's getting confused. Or maybe I'm the one. Yeah. So this position right now, if assuming that the time you join is the Bitcoin's worth 2,780, then you would be basically what 0.05, you would pay 139 for this one, and over here at $278 if the current rate is still 2,780. Okay. Plan 4, plan 5, plan 6, 2% daily on each one of them. Over here you can join with a third of a Bitcoin, 0.30%, 0.50%, and a full Bitcoin, right? BTC means Bitcoin currency, right, guys? As you can see, the binary percentage goes up, which is the referral fee, 9%, 11%. They look like small numbers on a screen, but trust me, that can turn into massive money, crazy money. As they say out there, drug lord money. It can get pretty interesting, guys. Pretty interesting. Yeah. And then there's these are the last three plans for you aggressive go-getters. 2%. I'm sorry, 2 Bitcoins, 4 Bitcoins, 8 Bitcoins. As you can see, I'm still getting familiar with the Bitcoin language, as I started towards the end of last year. I entered this industry, and I'm still learning it, right, guys? But I rather earn while I learn. Most people are not willing to earn while they learn. They want to learn, and then later earn. Sometimes by the time they earn, they've lost a lot of money. So get with your sponsor, this person who sent you this video, to get more into detail how you can buy any of these bigger plans. And lastly, I do want to say that you can start with any plan and you can upgrade whenever you want. That's the beauty of our system as well. Yep, that is the beauty. Now, you can earn big bucks with our binary. Basically, the binary means is that you put a person on the left and a person on the right. And once you have a person on the left and once you have a person on the right, and you start building down, because you help them grow their small teams, where each member comes in at one of those packages, 0.02, 0.05, 0.30, etc., etc. Twicecoin is going to pay you, depending on what package you came in with. They're going to pay you anywhere from 4 to 7% on the lesser leg. Guys, that can be pretty ridiculous money. Okay, that can be pretty crazy. Let me give you an example. So let's say, for example, that on your lesser leg, tomorrow 3 people joined and each one joined with a Bitcoin. So 2780 times 3. 8,340. So let's say on your lesser leg tomorrow, 3 people joined and they all came in with 1 Bitcoin. Or let's say 6 people joined, each with half a Bitcoin, the same number. And let's say you joined with 1 Bitcoin. If you joined with 1 Bitcoin, you are going to get paid 11%, which is the package that I shared before. Let me go back and just share with you. That's this package. You see, 11%. So let's say you joined with 1 Bitcoin as an example, guys. As an example. So you qualify for 11%. You qualify for 11%. In this example, if this was your lesser leg, because this leg has, volume, and it has more people and more volume of Bitcoins, and again, if on the following day this new volume was created through the people that came into the system the day before, and let's say this the new volume came in with 3 Bitcoins, $8,340 as an example, and you bought the plan that is 1 Bitcoin, which pays out 11% on the binary, you would get $8,340 times 11%. What is going on with this calculator? Give me a second, guys. This is I usually don't use my calculator, so let's try it a different way. Here. Give me a second. Be very patient with me, guys. You see, you can make money here and you don't need to know what you're doing. Times point. Let's go this way. There you go. You would make on the following day $917. That's crazy. What if those people each started bringing people? There are people that in a very quick manner who build teams start generating 200, 300, 800, 900 every day, or every other day, or every 3 days. Not bad, right? If you can make a few extra grand every week or every 15 days and eventually build up into daily 1,000 a day. It's not difficult at all. People are falling in love with Bitcoins, number one, because they believe in it. It's all over the Google, the internet, YouTube, etc., and they're falling in love with this Bitcoin trading concept. Well, I'm almost wrapping up here, so let me go to the next slide here so we can wrap up this video. Let's continue. Alright, guys, so again, all you have to do to get started is very simple. Just pick the plan that best fits your financial needs. I mentioned all the plans, and remember, you can upgrade at any moment. And in the moment that you pick a plan, you put yourself in a position to start multiplying your Bitcoins today. Isn't that beautiful? I can't wait for you to experience that. For you to experience when I wake up in the morning, I first thing I do is, instead of checking my email or having coffee, I go straight to my wallet to see how much I've received in 2%, and I mean mostly in my binary commissions, because they're getting bigger and bigger. And obviously, team is rocking it, and I'm putting in the effort, putting in a lot of effort. But yeah, pick the plan that best fits your needs, and contact the person who sent you this video, and or the person or your sponsor. Yeah. And I'm gonna give you a goal. This should be a goal to work towards. In the next 9 months after joining, your goal should be to accumulate through Twicecoin 500 Bitcoins. And how you achieve it as well, commit to 2 Bitcoins per day. And how you achieve 2 Bitcoins per day is and all you have to do is just help your team grow, refer this amazing opportunity. People are already, a lot of people out there already know about Bitcoins. They just don't know that you can actually do Bitcoin trading. have your sponsor do a three-way phone call, a private webinar, if I could be of service. My number is there at the top of the screen. And once you start growing your team and start generating those referral fees from the binary, oh my God, whew, you can literally accumulate 2 Bitcoins per day in profit from the system. Two per day. That's 60 a month. In a 9 month, that's 540 Bitcoins. If I pull up the calculator, let me just see what that number is. That's a crazy number, and people have done it if in this with similar companies, and trust me, many people will do it again here using this platform. 540. Let's say the going rate. If you accumulate 540 Bitcoins in your external wallet, and let's say the going rate is 27.80 as an example. Wow, is that correct? Wait a second. That is a lot of money. 540 times $2,780 equals, whoop, that's accurate, $1.5 million. Assuming that the Bitcoin does not go up. If it goes up, that number is going to get bigger. 9 months. Guys, there are people doing that. So go for that goal. And if you hit it, amen. And if you don't hit it, and you hit 50% of that goal, wow. What is 50% of that goal? 750,000. Woo! What if you don't hit that goal? And you hit half of that. So if you only hit 25% of this goal, 25%, you made 3,700. 375,300. That is some crazy loot. That's a lot of paper, guys. Well, let's get to it. Let's get to work. Again, reach out to the person who sent you this video. Get started with them. Connect with your sponsor. Have them explain anything that I didn't properly explain, or you have questions. And yeah, let's rock it out. Let's make 2017 amazing. Bye for now.